years old. I was raised in church when I was a child by my mother. She took me to church faithfully, and I turned 15 or 16 years old and started rebelling against everything, rebelled against authority, rebelled against my parents, rebelled against pretty much anything and everything, and started getting more and more involved in drinking alcohol and using drugs. And by the time I was in my early 20s, I was a full-blown meth addict. As far away from God as you could possibly be. Way skinnier than I am now. From about 2000 to 2005 is where I really had gotten to the low point in my life. I was incarcerated more than probably 20 times, and just didn't have a steady job, didn't have a stable residence to live. I was just digging myself deeper into this hole. I felt completely hopeless. I just couldn't find any way out. 4 years ago, my mother passed away, and that's what that's the turning point where my life started turning the other direction. 6 months after she passed away, I had God just completely show himself to me and just completely pour his love and his grace and his mercy over me. I got saved 3.5 years ago. I've been sober 3.5 years, which is a miracle, a complete miracle. I've had the same job now for 3 years, which is a miracle. God directed me to a place called the Conquest Center, which is a Christian inpatient alcohol and drug treatment center. I lived there for 1.5 years, and got my feet back under me, and God picked me up and just has been showing himself to me more and more each day. I moved out of the Conquest Center for 1.5 years, and just this past August I moved back into the Conquest Center as a resident staff member. I work and I live there. There's really 2 main points that I want to share. One is that if you have family members that you're praying for, whether they're spouses or children or aunts and uncles, brothers or sisters, just keep praying for them. Just don't give up on them, and just keep praying for them. God hears those prayers, and his hands of protection are over them. And another thing is that if you are at a point in your life where you feel hopeless and you feel like you don't have any way out, or if you're at a point in your life where you're just facing some difficult obstacles, put all of your faith and your trust in God, because that's where your strength lies. The definition of courage, I memorized it, and courage is the ability to face danger, difficulty, uncertainty, or pain without being overcome by fear or being deterred from a chosen course of action.